In this video, we will review how to access your student email, how to write an effective email, and discuss response times. Your student email is the official form of electronic communication with the university. We cannot send confidential or specific information to a personal email because we have no way to verify if that email belongs to you. This is a FERPA guideline similar to HIPAA, so please help us by not sharing your password with others. This is to protect your information. Correspondence with advisors, faculty, and other campus offices will go to your student email, so please make sure you check it daily so you can stay on top of your education. To access your student email, open a web browser window and type office.cml.edu and log in using your Southeast key and password. Once logged in, click the Outlook icon on the left-hand side. If you encounter any trouble accessing your email, please contact the help desk at 573-651-4357. Now that you have access to your email, let's talk a little bit about some email etiquette and how to structure a professional email. Let's click on New Message and practice together. First, I'm going to email my instructor and ask a question. I need to make sure I give my instructor all the necessary information they will need in order to answer my email. I'm addressing the email to my instructor, Dr. Lori Mueller. I'll start by typing her last name, and her email will populate. Next, I want to add a subject. Make sure you have a subject that is specific enough and gives your instructor an idea of your question of what you are needing. I have already consulted my syllabus to determine that my instructor is a doctor, so I will address her as such. I then start a new line and type my message. Now I need to check a few things. 1, I need to check to make sure I have a proper greeting. I believe I do. 2, I need to check for grammar and spelling. I also need to check for clarity. Does my email make sense? Did I include all the important information? And in reading this, I discover I haven't. I need to tell her what class, so she doesn't have to look through the rosters of all of her classes. I check my signature line. I discover I forgot to put my ID in, so I will add it. Some other tips you may find helpful when composing an email is do not use all caps. It can be seen as shouting and rude. Do not email anyone when angry. You will stand a much better chance of coming across as professional and reasonable when you are not writing when angry. Your email is a reflection on you. Let that reflection be positive. Do not use excessive punctuation. It could be taken in many ways. Be careful when replying. If your instructor emails the entire class, you probably don't want the entire class receiving your reply, asking a question about why you scored low on an assignment. Do not make your recipient hunt for information. Like in our example, we made sure we included the course and section number to help the instructor reference the appropriate course and section. If you need to forward an email, please do not just forward it without an explanation. Provide the context of the email and what your question is or what you're needing from the person you are sending it to. Lastly, we need to cover response times. The university has a standard 1 to 2 business day response time. Please allow at least this long before you email again. If it's urgent, you can always call. I hope you found this video helpful and have learned how to access your student email, how to write an effective email, and discuss response times.